Okay, for those of us that live in the frozen tundra of northern United States and Canada, having a good pair of gloves if you're doing any work outside is essential. And what I want to show you guys today are some heated work gloves from the brand Volt, V-O-L-T. So I've had a lot of heated gloves, different heated things in the past, but never like heated work gloves that were actually made to be durable and made with materials that are going to put up to, hold up to that type of work. They were primarily like ski gloves. So what we got here, Volt is the brand, Volt Heat is the website, voltheat.com, and we're going to show you these heated work gloves, okay? So these have, you can see they each have their own battery. This is the charging system comes with. It's a nice system because it's got a red light here when it's charging, and then this is going to turn green when it's good. I really like what they did here with these batteries. They have kind of a locking system. So you got to push this button down to pop this off. When you push it in, it's just going to push in on its own, right? Or it's going to pop in on its own, and then just push this to unlock it. And then that's of course the same when we put it on the glove. So it's really just a micro USB charger, it looks like, but then it's got a little bit of an adapted, modified plug and a modified receiver. But that's great because that means it's not going to disconnect. It's going to stay firmly connected. It's not going to get all wobbly, and that connection's not going to cause problems for you down the road. So I've got these all charged up. When you first get them, they recommend charge them immediately. And if you push and hold the button, you can see how many bars there are. So 4 bars in each of them. These should last up to 10 hours. Of course, that's going to depend on how hot you have them because there are different settings you're going to see when we go ahead and plug them in to the gloves. First though, just kind of show you the glove. I want to show you how they got the nice reinforced palm. Obviously we've got leather everywhere. And then this is like a really heavy duty, like Cordura type material, I guess is what I would call it. So definitely a good strong glove. I like when they have this so that you can cinch it around the outside of your jacket. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm blowing snow, I hate like when snow gets inside my, like comes down inside into my gloves. That just really bothers me. So they've taken care of that, so that's nice. All right, so we can go ahead and we can put the battery in here, and you'll see there's a little window down here because the goal is to put the battery down right through here so that it lines up like that, and then you can go ahead and still, control it inside the glove, which obviously makes the most sense. So you're gonna plug this in, and again, it's got that little pressure, so it's plugged in, and then if you push and hold it now we've got it turned on, okay? And so now we can go ahead, push and hold, and that's how you're adjusting your seconds. So it's not really, it's a long press, but it's not too long of a press, right? So you're holding it a little longer than you would normally. So we'll go ahead and slide this in. All right, we can slide it into place. Zip that up. So now you can monitor it. I've never had gloves that were smart enough to put like a window monitor like this. So this is great because this is going to help you know how much of your battery you have left too. So that's really nice to see. And it's going to let you kind of turn them on and off at will without taking your gloves off, which is really nice because you may not need them on all the time when you're working. Your hands will get warm, so you may want to go ahead and turn them off and then turn them back on. And that just makes it easier with this because you can just feel the button through here and you push and hold. If you do a long press there, I think it's technically like 4 seconds, that's going to go ahead and turn it off completely. Okay, but just to show you that, you just go ahead, turn it on. Okay, well, we got it on really hot. In the past, whenever I've used any of these types of heated clothing items, hats, gloves, vests, I always, keep it at the highest level until it gets really nice and warm, and then kind of gradually back it off from there, just because that's how I like to do it. Of course, you could do it however you would like, okay? So make sure with these batteries, you want to at least charge them once a month. Don't store them anywhere where it's super cold, and when you first get them, charge them up completely right away. So Stick my hand in here. Let's see if I, oh yeah, it's getting toasty. So you can definitely feel the warmth throughout. Feels like the warmth is coming in through the top, which makes most sense too, because with a work glove, you wouldn't want to damage any of the heating elements. So you got the heat coming in on the top there, which is quite nice. Yeah. So like I said, definitely can tell these are heavy duty work gloves. Looking forward to using them, you know, not just for blowing snow, but when I'm out there, if I have any things that, you know, things always come up, some outside jobs where you got to go do something in Minnesota in the winter when it's really cold. And these are going to help me deal with that. So again, the brand is Volt, V-O-L-T, voltheat.com is the website. They make a lot of other heated gloves too, but I really wanted to show some work gloves because I have not seen these before. And I think this would apply to a lot of you guys out there who, you know, do a lot of handiwork, do a lot of DIY stuff, a lot of mechanic stuff, to have a set that's really dedicated towards work and are made for work and are going to hold up to that type of environment. So check them out, voltheat.com. Again, VOLT, Heat.com.